Hello, happy Wednesday, guys. How y'all doing? Let's make sure we got all our chats up. Yes, make sure you're on live because we hit live and make sure that you are on live chat. Although we don't have that problem over here in our chat yet, because chatting is a chat is a chat. Ava Lee, I responded to your email. It came in right before I closed out emails. Wasn't that interesting? So I sent it. I responded. Hi, Lindaville. Hi, Rosemary. Hello, Keisha. How are you? I got some stuff to show you. I've been cleaning, y'all. I cleaned the studio a little bit. I'm sorry, I didn't clean. I reorganized some things and I got rid of some things. I didn't want to move them to somebody else's place or whatever. It was just some stuff that I've had for like 3 years, haven't touched, and it needed to just go. I haven't used it. So I kind of removed it. Hi, Alicia. How are you? So yesterday I had so much fun slapping that paint on that paper and making my flowers that I said that I was going to do the same today. I'm going to pull out, but I'm going to cut the papers in half because I'm probably going to turn them into cards. I'm not sure, but you know what, guys? This is a fancy free footloose Wednesday. How about that? Don't let fear stop you. If you want to do something, just jump on it. Remember that song back in the day? What was it? Jump on it, dun 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 dun. Apache. Yeah, that was it. I got rid of some crusty, dusty paint that even the what you call it, the stuff you put in there to mix it up or whatever. I was just like, you know what, Karen, you got enough paint. There's no reason to be holding on to this crusty, dusty stuff that I kept it because I was going to use the bottles. Just like, no, I went through paint that is all the way down and put that on my desk so I can go on and use it and get it out of the way. Evidently, I didn't. Evidently, I like it. Maybe, I don't know. And then I have all these meeting paints that they're soft body. I like them, but I'm not in 100% love with them. So I put them on the desk so that I can use them again. But that's gel printing. We will be doing that next week because today is World Watercolor Month, day 29. Yo, we are getting through it. I'm just saying, we doing the doggone thing. Give yourself a hand, especially if you've been here every single day. Put in the chat that if you've been here every day, put in the chat here. I'm just curious. I know some people, I do know for a fact. Even if you did team replay, you are still here. Still here. It doesn't just because you wasn't here live, that doesn't mean anything. If you were here, I want you to give yourself a round of applause. I do. I do. I do. Hey, Cookie. I don't want you to think that, you are not appreciated. I want you to give yourself a round of applause. I have this cup that's standing in front of me. I was like, that's why I paused. It says, a fun thing to do in the morning is not talk to me. It's just like, huh. But I like it. It just, I don't, I mean, you can talk to me in the morning, but it houses my brushes. And what I really like about it is how tall it is. I would never drink coffee out of this. That would just be too much coffee at one time for me. But I like the way it holds my long brushes. Like, look at this brush. These are some long brushes. So I like the way it holds the long brushes. The little ones are getting lost in there. They need to come out. But yeah, that can't see you. Let's get you out of there. And I think I got it from, I don't know where I got this cup from, because y'all know I collect coffee mugs. So I'm gonna have a good coffee mug. And it's usually gonna have something very good and snarky on it. Um, and it's most of my coffee mugs. that I have here in the studio. It's either saying something about we'll work for craft money, or we'll work for money for crafts, or something like that. Or I have one that says a good time to talk to me in the morning is anytime after 11. I used to have that one on my desk at work. But this one is a fun thing to do in the morning is not talk to me. So that's not really true, but it's been here holding up my brushes. Okay, so almost, if not all. Rosemary, you've been here pretty much every day. I feel like I've seen you every day, even on Team Replay, you know? Ava said I missed one live. Yeah, you saw. So if you saw team, if you were on Team Replay, or if you were here live, like you're here, it still counts. Hey, Pinka, Pinka, I feel like we need to create together. I do. I'm just loving what you've been putting over there in Makers. So, um, I know Alicia's been here. Cookie's been here. Pinka's been here. Avery, you've been here. And look, you even took me on vacation, girl. So I'm just saying. Don't say because you were on Team Replay, it didn't count. Yes, it did. And did. Sure did. Because the thing is, I want you to know that I appreciate you. I do. Rosemary, hope it's okay to take this opportunity. Yes, that's it. Thank you. Thank you for bringing that up, Cookie, because I had it on my thought process, but I couldn't remember if it was going to be tomorrow. Well, yeah, it is. Duh, Thursday and Friday. Yeah, because Friday's the first. Yes. So I will have you in my book to pray for successful, everything be good. The doc knows what he's doing so well and all the things, and you're gonna have a successful recovery. Yeah, because that's no joke. Mr. McCoy is still, I think, still recovering from his. So yeah. Hey, Julie Parker. I appreciate you doing this marathon of watercolor and wisdom, Karen. Thank you, Alicia. Alicia, listen, this really started. If you want to go back into my playlist and go back before I really got organized in life, let's just say that before I got organized in life. Um, let's put these beauties on the desk because these came in my happy mail. These came in mail today from somebody that gel printed for the first time. And then they turned it into a card. So we'll talk about that. But let's put those beauties right there so you can see them. And they made their own stencil. But like I was saying, Alicia, there was a time when there was no organization. Like I still feel like I'm not organized. I still feel like my brain is all over the place. But I kind of like the way it kind of pops out there, every now and then. Every now and then. Sometimes I have some notes that I take from my journal. Then sometimes when I get to creating and then God gets the downloading and I just, I submit and just be like, you want okay, fine. So it usually helps me first, and I'm happy to see that it helps others. So today, I'm not tired. I'm hot. I was outside. I was talking to Mariah early, and I walked out to the mailbox I was on the phone talking to her and walked to the mailbox. What'd I do that for? You can't do two things out in this heat. Man, I tell you, I was so daggum hot. I felt like a sinner in church. I don't know if sinners go to church and they still feel like real bad now. I don't know. I don't think it shouldn't be a thing because I think we're all sinners whether we're in church or not. But it was on what that movie is, Princess and the Frog. I'm sweating so bad I feel like I'm just hot. I'm hotter than a sinner in church. And it's just like, but it's hot outside. And it's by the time I walked back and then came back in the studio and sat down. I was like, oh my God, that just took a lot out of me. It's hot. And then Mr. McCoy comes home and he go give me another um a memo talking about it's hot out there. I was like, no shit, really? Like, you ain't gotta tell me. Then I had to take Blake outside, and then he acted like he wasn't gonna go to the bathroom. He playing with my shadow. I was like, Blake, if you don't go to the bathroom, I'm gonna leave you out here and I'm gonna go. So my point is, if you don't have to be outside in this heat, don't be outside in this heat. It is, let's see, yesterday it was 99 degrees. Today, right now, my watch says it's 96. That's hot. And here in Alabama, the humidity is, it makes it feel like it's just 110. Jesus. I'm just, oh, just, can y'all hear the just hot? Julia, does this look familiar, Julia? Does my desk look familiar, Julia? Julia is my happy mail. She sent me this beautiful happy mail for her gel prints that she did. And y'all, these are her first gel prints. Let's see, she did them in order. That's the fifth print. This was the first. And I'm just like, is this the first? Really? But she put it on the back and she signed her work. Good job. Now, what I'm going to do, I am going to take them and put them in my journal. And I'm going to put them in a journal that I collect, that when people send me stuff like either paintings or stuff like cards or stuff like that, I am going to, so I'm going to do that. But the card, Julia, the card is going to go up on the line with the cards that I receive. Every year I have a curtain rod, and as I collect cards for the year, I put them up there so I can see them for the whole year. And then when I take them down, then they go into the book where I'm going to put these. But yes, she did these, and I love the like black and white. Just love that. But then these two colors, like, and then you see the shimmer on that? Look at the shimmer on that. She wasn't scared. She was not scared. And look at the leftover. You can tell it was leftover because this was the second print and this was the fifth print. But this was the first print. So it was some stuff left over from the first print that went on the second print. And then that's the fifth print. And fourth, and fifth. And I don't know which one that was because that one got made into a card. So I'm gonna put that one up on the board so it gets done. But I am super duper proud of you. I am. And I am even more happy that you shared. These are so great. So they will not go anywhere because she signed them, y'all. Love it, love it, love it. Because you know what P says, we're supposed to sign our work. But I like these. I could do a number of things with them, but I don't want to. I want to put them in my artwork so that way I'll make them into a collaboration in my art journal. So that is what I'm going to do. And then, of course, let's turn it that way so I don't give everybody business away. I'm going to take the envelope and then I'm going to kind of going to stitch it into a page so that when you flip it over, it's a little book and then you get a little bit of yumminess in there also. So that's going to go in a junk journal. So all the things that come in the mail gets put in something great and fabulous. I'm just saying we should. Like, why not? So I wanted to share that because I was very much so happy when I walked to the mailbox and got that. Um, it was like the reward for me walking to the mailbox in the heat. How about that? All right. So today is World Watercolor Month, day 29, and we're going to continue because I've been inspired. But my note on my desk is Love with Grace. That's the note for the day. Welcome to Create Joy Studio. Love with Grace, trust, truth, and honesty on your grief journey. All of this right here usually has us a whole little thing. And when I'm done with it, I cut this up, fold it up pretty much like I'll cut that out. But it ends up being part of my artwork too. But this one I haven't been writing on too much. So this one might make it to next week. No, because Friday is our last day. I don't know. I might go long, might go big. I feel like I got something to do Friday. I don't know. I don't know. So okay, I'm going to be using Fabriano again. And remember, I have a link. I'm finally have my own affiliate link with Jackson. So Fabriano has a sale. If you've never used Fabriano paper, do me a favor, go over there now while they have their sale and get you some. And they have some where you can get sample, like you can get hot press, cold press. They got a little packet where you can get and try all of it, like rough, all of it. I like the cold press and I like this one. This is just one of my favorites. And it does good no matter what kind of paint. Y'all saw that water I threw at this yesterday. So that works out, right? So, as we put paint on paper today, I want us to kind of talk about something that has stopped, kind of stopped me in my tracks along with conversations that I've been having this week, is fear. It's just simple. Fear is a dead end to most people. But that's what we're going to talk about. But I also want to continue. But let me, before we go there, just to give you a little heads up, if that scares the hell out of you, you can kind of exit now. But I'm going to be talking about fear. And fear is a dead end. If you're scared to do something, it's a dead end. Don't worry about it. Hopefully, I'm going to hype you up, motivate you to just do it, take the next step, because as we slap paint on paper for World Watercolor Month, day 29, it's a good time to just jump on out there and do it. Okay, let me make sure I got everybody. So we say hello to Julie. Nobody else has came in. Lindaville, those, yes. Okay, beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. Oh, LOL. Clearly, I didn't read that properly. I thought you were saying hi. Oh, okay. That'll be awesome, Karen. Great idea. I just got a lot of swap happy mail. I'll try that. Okie dokie. See, I like to inspire. Julia, the silly face is at myself. Oh, okay, that's a thing. Dum dum dum. Okay. Y'all, I hit a scrapbook junk journal resale place and the Dollar Tree today. Oh, tell us more. Tell us more. Alicia, since you right up the road, I really feel like we need to plan a day to just kind of maybe meet up for coffee. Just something, Mr. McCoy was just up your way today. He had to go to the VA. I don't take trips like that no more. I used to. But look at this flower, y'all. I want y'all to look. This is what Betty Penny was talking about. Remember I painted this flower? There's a video. But remember I painted this flower? It didn't look nothing like this. So I'm going to not try to paint this flower again. I'm just going to slap the paint down, do whatever, and we're going to do the gulp. We're going to put granulations under painting. What that means is we're going to put paint on top of paint on top of paint. So it's the granulations that's going to end up under there, and then I'm going to put something maybe on top of it. I don't know. Or put some, I don't know. Listen, I don't have fear over here. When it comes to creating, I don't have no fear. Why? Because fear is a dead end. Fear will convince you that staying comfortable is safer than doing something new. You ever have that thing back in the day when you were dating and you should be like, after you got your heart broke, maybe the first or second time, or, whatever, and you just kind of fearful. You just like, oh, I'll never do that again. You didn't jump right out there again, right? So that was a little taste of fear. I know for me, after my divorce, I was just like, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to do that again. No time soon, right? I need to concentrate on raising these kids and then us co-parenting, do what we can do and, maybe work it out. But it wasn't a rush. It wasn't a rush. It was 15 years before well, I take that back. I got into a serious relationship, but I feel like I was kind of stuck on stupid, you know? It's just like I jumped out of one frying pan and then I jumped in what I thought was like not a frying pan full of grease, but just like a saute pan. And it's just like, oh, this is nice, right? And after about 3, 4 years, I realized, hell, it was worse than the other one. So somewhere along the line, that didn't last. So after that, I didn't really get into anything. We wasn't doing nothing. We didn't want to do it. So we're just like, okay, get somebody else to do it. Okay. We won't do it. Hello, Mariah. Apologies for the late arrival. Oh, it's just you're just in time. No late, no late. Oh, I'm just telling them how hot it was. Telling them it was hotter than a center in church. And and then I couldn't get myself together because I was laughing at the videos. I can't wait to get off the live so I can continue looking at the lady, whatever her name is. I can't even remember. I ain't got it in committed it to memory, but that was funny. So where's my water? Because change some things on my desk. Now what did I do with my water? I've taken stuff off my desk, but I know I didn't take my water off. Is it on one of these rounders? Oh, yes, there it is. Turn around, round and round we go. Yes, Monty Mater. That's her name. That's her name. Like, is that her YouTube name or is that her name? The colors in that are wonderful. Yes. Aren't they though? This thing is beautiful. I just really like it. And then I almost cut it out. And then I was just like, nah, don't cut it out. So we'll get it. We'll do it. Okay, I love that, Karen. Okay, we have to do something. You're on Facebook? Are we connected on Facebook? So I'm going to do something. What am I going to do? Okay, well, I'm going to spray this. I want y'all to see this palette, like while I do it. Got some paper. I'm gonna cut them in half. Okay. But the palette is needs to be in the shot because why? It's beautiful. Like as I spray it down and use, let's wet up everybody. We don't know what we're gonna use, but we're gonna use everybody. All the colors are gonna show up today. Everybody wake up. Wake up, little Susie, wake up. I'm gonna be using my Princeton 12 round brush because we're gonna make some flowers. And my round brush makes flowers the best. Rhonda, Rhonda's down watching from the balcony. Okay, is there popcorn up there? Do you need wine or anything? Let me know. I'll send the waitress up that way. Because I want to make sure that you're comfortable. Just because you're in the balcony does not mean that you don't need to be comfy. Which watercolors? These? Oh, these are my Mission. These are my Mission granulating watercolors. That beautiful purple box. Uh, I feel like I can't show them without showing the box because I need everybody to understand. You're gonna know the story. This is the only reason I bought these because I had already bought some Holbein granulation watercolors because Opal and Mint showed them to me and all. When she did the thing, I said, "Oh, I need those. Those are beautiful." But then the next time she did something else. She showed the box. I was like, I don't know what's in that box, but if it's watercolors, I need it. I didn't care what they look like or whatever. I wanted the box. And then when I saw it, she said they weren't out in America yet. She's like, wait, well, where's your link? Where'd it go? So I had to, send her a message. Yo, girl, where you get them? I want the box. And then it said tourmaline two-tone granulation watercolors. I was like, okay, that sounds fine. But 34 colors, 15 milliliters, because y'all know we like big ones. Size matters. Yes, so y'all didn't see it, but that's what Magello, that's what's in this right here. In my ceramic, and this one I got from Meeden. And Meeden, I think, got 10%, 20% off right now. I think, I think, me does think. Where do I buy these? Alicia, I'm quite certain that I have them linked in the description box below. I am quite sure because you don't have to get all 34. I'm almost certain you can get them from Jackson. And if you do use my affiliate link. I think I linked them individually, like by colors. So they're not the full on set. But hey, don't let me threaten you with a good time, girl. If you want all 34, then go for it. You do what you do. Okie dokie. I had to have it all because I wanted them all. They're beautiful. Just saying. Oh, that's almost close. I almost got it. See, just eyeball it. That's a nice. That's a nice. Oh, and hopefully I fixed my air conditioning because I had to clean the filter. So, Mariah, when I got off the phone with you, I started doing everything. Start cleaning up even more because after talking to you, you just motivated me to just do more. Like I needed to do more. Hey, Lydia. Lydia's journal is another one that I'm constantly in. Oh, I needed to show Keeks that journal. I meant to send her a picture. I'll send a picture because I put some stuff in my journal. Oh, I tell you, that's close enough. We ain't got to be spot on, but that's close enough. All right, let's do those. Let's start up. No, I know I'm going to use those up. Let's go on and cut. So, how's everybody doing? Since I talked to you yesterday, how's everybody doing? Let's see if we can get this a little bit better in half. What you think? So this is 9.5. The paper is 9.5 by 12. So this is 9.5. No, this is 12. So maybe 6, right? Spot on. That's 5, 6. Maybe if we put it right there, maybe that's it. That should be half, right? Boom. Don't tell me you can't cut right. All right. Then we cut that half. So that means we're going to do it by 3 to half that, right? No, no. That's not, that's not, let's see, what is that? You go from there. There's another reason why I took my thing off. So we turned it the other way, which was 9. Oh, that'll be 4. Four and a half, about four and a half will be four and a half and four and a half. That should be about right. Hey, it works. Boom. That girl. Oh, snap. Somebody call somebody and tell them how good I just cut that. I'm just saying. Oh, and look at this one. This is another one. I think this is one of the ones I think I did Saturday. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Good, having a little bit of a chill day. All set for August 1st. Okay, yes. We ready for all the things. Like that. Love that. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to slap this paint on this paper for fun. We are. And because I don't want to waste any paint, I'm going to use this as my base. Paint on top of since I'm doing little ones. It's okay. You'll get the gist of it. You'll get the gist of it. But we can pull this over a little bit more. And remember the one we did yesterday? Did I do this one yesterday? Yeah. This is what really inspired me. This is what really, really, really made me happy yesterday. Because we were talking about yesterday how life could just be all crap or whatever in the colors, and you just can't control it. But on top of whatever is going on in your world, find you a little corner of hope so that you can have peace. And that's what the flowers represent. It was just like peace on top of all the things. But these turned out even that like the colors did even better. So, and then the other one that I did, this one, we splattered that one. I said I was going to cut this one and make cards out of it, but I decided that I'm going to wait till after Friday, the end of World Watercolor Month, to jump all the way in because my desk was, it was a little, it was a mess. And the OCD in me, it did come out. And it was just like, yo, pick one. It's either going to be acrylic on the desk, big shot on the desk, card stuff on the desk, watercolor on the desk. It all can't be here. So I was just like, okay, I don't think that's going to work for me. It's okay. We'll mess it up. All right, let's start. Let's get to going. Okay. So again, if you've been here every day for World Watercolor Month in any capacity, team replay or whatever, you popped in, hit that thumbs up, and anything that you've done to support me on this journey this month, thank you. Because Friday is the last day. I just can't believe it. I can't believe July is gone already. I just can't. I just can't. Yes, the struggles of mixed media. Hello. Look, hello in my Ray Charles voice. Hello. If you've seen the movie, you know. Well, I guess that'll be Jamie Foxx, not Ray Charles. All right, we're gonna start with a dark. I didn't put any gesso on the paper. Didn't want to, right? Didn't want to. Just want to go in because I have my Fabriano paper. I don't have to worry about it. Like when I use a little less expensive paper, I have found that putting the gesso on the paper does give it a little bit more tooth to grab the paint and all that, but I don't have to. So we're just gonna kind of go in here and just kind of just slap the paint on the paper. That's all. Make that go that way and then put one up there. There we go. And then we're going to keep going with another color because it's all about putting colors on top of colors. Okay, dark is over here. Light should be over here. Mix that up. Go mix them up. Mix them up. Now let's put some right there. Drop the paint and go. Don't worry about being in control and where it goes. Just drop it and run. Y'all, did anybody used to go like knocking on people's doors when you were younger? I know Gen X. We had a thing. Me and my cousins be like, you go ring the doorbell and run. Did y'all do that? So that's what I want you to do with the paint. Drop it and run. Keep going. Drop it and run. Keep going. Some schools already started here. Really? In July? Wow. Are they private schools? Good Lord. I mean, as a parent, because my daughter, she just like, man, the grocery bill. I was like, you ain't got to tell me. I had your daughter at my house. I know what it's all about. Sure do. Let's keep going. All right, let's move this one over here. Now I'm gonna do two on this page. What color did I have on there? Light. So light side, dark side. Need to pay attention as to which side it is, because all I'm gonna do is mix it up in the plate and then drop it down. Let's make this one a little bigger. Put a little bit more pigment down for that one. Look at that. All I can say is Big Penny kind of created. Now, I will tell you, I feel like where I am in my life right now is why I'm receiving these flowers. Now, when I get pretty darn happy and life is just not so constrained, I don't think these flowers are gonna make me happy as making my own beautiful, flowers. But right now, I'm having fun making these flowers. I am. Um, no public ID card. Wow, maybe that got off early. Maybe, yeah, maybe. Who knows? But my granddaughter, she goes back to school next week. And my grandson, he's doing dual, so he's a senior this year. Oh my God, can you believe it? He's a senior, but he's also doing his freshman year of college. So that is very just wonderful. But he's his mother's child. And then water, I got green water, dark water, but I had to get some clean water. My water spilled yesterday. I was very upset about that. Normally yes, but I am now having um daughter number one actually graduated a year early. Her and her best friend, they went to they were in a freshman year of college. At one was 16 and one was 17, just turned 17. So everything they did, we had to sign. Like, and we got these young kids out here. Just like, oh my goodness. I like that. Let's turn this one upside down. So I always say, I got some smart behind kids, and then they turn out, and they get older, and then then I tell them, you're too smart for your own good. You're just a smart A. Like you got my mama used to tell me, she's like, you got so much sense and you don't have no daggum common sense. Add some different adjectives there, because that's what she would say. And I'd be like, well, it sounds like you're just a little jealous, I guess. I don't know. I ain't know no better back then. All I know is I didn't want to be cursed at. So that's why I tell folks, I know how to, I learned, I was taught by the best. You ever heard that Bernie Mac, when Bernie Mac be talking about, you ever seen that Bobby? He was, I need my money. Yeah, that's how my mama cuss. Be like, baby, let me go home. I'm finna go. I don't need to hear all that. Okay. All right, let's drop some blue. I need some blue in here. Let's put some blue in here. I don't have nothing dark in here. Ava Lee said, my grandkids go back the end of August, the 1st of September. See, that's how it used to be. Like you go back. I remember going back to school after Labor Day. I mean, but we are talking about a mighty long time now. I don't know. I wonder if Tammy's gone back to school because she's in California. Wait, no, she's not in California. She's not in California. I always wanted her to be in California, but she's not in California. So, but I wonder if she's going back to school. Tammy girl, if you pop on here, leave us a comment if you going back to school yet. School back in. Hey Marcy, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Marcy been here every day. Southern schools get out in May, so they go back early. I couldn't tell you when these kids around here got out of school. I can tell you when I think the school bus stopped passing by my house. And I feel like it was the first week in June. But I haven't seen it started back up. So school has, because the man down the road, Reverend whatever his name is, he drives school buses. So, and that's how I know school is in when I see the school bus leaving in the morning. I like this. Now, this one is not doing what I want. We're not going to worry about it. All you do, that's what gulp comes in, is paint up under paint, granulations under granulations. So let's go and put a wonky color in there and just drop something in there. Don't worry about what color it is. Don't look for the perfect color. So if you have some granulating watercolors, pull them out and just slap some paint in. Just slap it down. Don't be scared. That's what we're talking about today, is being fearful. Fear is dead. Let it go. Hi, Lisa. Sorry, Karen, I found you early last week, so have not been here all month. Marcy, but you've been here every day since you found me, girl. I'm just saying, we've been dating every day. I feel like you've been here every day since you found me. And that means when you got that invitation, like I said, like I tell people, it's like, hey, oh yeah, by the way, welcome to Create Joy Studio. If you're not subscribed, don't rush, don't push the button. Hang out with me for a little bit. You ain't got to rush. I'll give you another invitation. And then if you want to subscribe after listening and hanging out with the chat and you like what's going on, then I'll give you an invitation. But right now, just hang out with me a little bit. See, and so Marcy, I feel like after did that little thing, you've been here. So it's like you've been here with me. As far as I'm concerned, I'm just saying. I forgot who that was. Let's drop some of that in there and just drop it and run, drop it and run. Did anybody say they remember that thing, Julie Parker, when I was really little, when I said my first swear word, mom came out straight away with a wooden spoon. Learned my lesson. I ain't had no other choice. I didn't want to curse because after hearing it so much growing up, I just didn't want to do it. But didn't mean I didn't know how to do it. Just saying. So my challenge was to find words that I could articulate that mean the same thing. The problem with that is when you get to talking to people and you're trying to cuss them out in that good language, they don't understand nothing you're saying. They're standing up there looking at you like you're on fire. Then when you get tired of them looking at you like you're on fire, then you drop that big F bomb and they be like, oh, that's what you were saying? Like, yes. And I'm never one to call people stupid. Now I call you ignorant before I call you stupid. I don't like the word stupid, but ignorant is a word that really is not a bad word. Some people take it as a bad, like I can't believe you just called me that. Well, we're all ignorant to something. To some degree. If you don't know anything about it, like there's a lot of people in the world that's ignorant to mixed media and watercolor, all the things we do. But that doesn't make it bad. That means that they can learn it and then they're not ignorant anymore. Hey Paula K. Mariah says, daughter of a sailor, we set sail every day. Listen, my dad was a sailor. He definitely was. And I guess when I would go to my grandma's house, either one of them, I didn't hear the words, and I was just like, wait, so you can be talked to without somebody saying, because for a long time I was just like, what is my name? Because, a-hole used to be what I got called a lot, and it's just like, didn't get it. And then when I got older, it's just like, why was she always calling me that? So now that I'm grown, I'd be like, why is that your go-to? She's just like, everybody just acting like an a-hole. And I'd be like, including you? That's my mom. She don't like to be called out though. I still love her though, but she don't like to be called out. And I say, well, if you like to throw flames and then move out the way, then you might not want to be bothered with some folk. Because some folks they throw that smoke back. But I did. I got some sailors now. All of my kids, because they used to hang out with their grandma for the summer, all of them know how to cuss real good. So much so, I just be like, wait a minute, let me call my daughter. Let me get her she'll talk to you. She'll tell you what I'm trying to say. I remember the first time Nicole, she she thought she had hung up the phone and clicked back over. And she went to and I was like, oh, it's still me. I'm gonna hang up so you can get to the right person. She ain't talked to me for about a week. She was so embarrassed. But I don't know who was more embarrassed, me or her. But I was just like, oh my God, I didn't know that she knew some of them words. Mr. McCoy said he said he used to could lay down them words. He said they asked him, "Do you know how to talk to people without using them words?" But in the military, they feel like you got to just yell at folk like that. Hi, Bernadette. How are you? I can't believe it's Wednesday already. Alicia said, I was in the Marine Corps. Oh, I bet you heard some stuff. And then was married to, oh Lord, I cuss like a Marine. I like to hear people. I will admit now, I'm not going to tell you I don't, but I like to hear people that can cuss. Just saying, I like to hear people that can cuss. That they do it like they do it so eloquently. It's like they're speaking French, right? Like I love to hear you speak French. You can cuss me out in French. French is just, oh goodness, great. But you got some people like that's why I love Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac could just, it just flowed off his tongue like it was a second language or a first language, right? So, and then you get the people that just say crazy stuff, and I'd be here for it. I do. I'd be here for it. And it's because I can't do it well. I just knows French cuss words. See, it don't matter if you know, like, I bet you do, but you'd have to say them so I could hear them. Um, when I was trying to learn other languages, that's the first thing I wanted to learn. I want to learn cuss words. I mean, it's just the thing. Or I wanted to learn the cuss words, especially when we're in Germany. I wanted to learn the cuss words because I wanted to know when somebody was, calling me a bad name. I wanted to make sure that they wasn't gonna be, cussing behind my back. So the good thing is I had a lot of German friends who would just let me know. You can tell when they look at you like this, like they would give me the look, they are talking about you. And I was in Germany when Obamas were not in the White House yet. They were, doing their thing and trying, the first tour, first round. So I couldn't understand. And so I was with my friend who she's just like, oh, they're not talking about you in a bad way. They're talking about you in a good way. And I was like, well, what do you mean? What's the, whatever? Because they're looking at me like you said. She's like, yeah, but that's a good look. See, look how she's looking. We had this whole thing sitting here in the cafe. But the young lady eventually came over after my friend said something to her in German. And so she's like, oh, and they had their little German talk or whatever. And the lady told her that I looked like Michelle Obama. And I was just like, I just didn't see it. I'd had people tell me that. I really believe it was just the hair. I really believe it was just the hair. But I just don't think we look alike. I mean, I don't. But I'm inside the frame, so I can't see outside the frame. But I took it as a compliment. And then from there on, um, if people were staring at me like that, I figured that maybe that's what they were trying to see. And we went to Garmish, Pakistan. And the man, he's like, "Hey, almost thought you were Michelle Obama." So my time in Germany, that's pretty much what I got during that time. And I've learned to accept it and move on. I didn't get the big head about it, but I felt every time somebody was looking at me like that, they were trying to decide if I was or related or something. And if they spoke English, most of the time they would say something and they would let me know. It's just like, oh, thank you. So it became a compliment. Wasn't that I was like, oh, no. But I had never been told that. I wasn't saying that. After that, Whitney, I've been told that people say it looked like Whitney. Again, I said it was the hair back in her bodyguard days. I said it was the hair. And Angela Bassett. Now that one really floored me. It's like, what? I was like, I don't see that. So, don't know. Who have y'all been said that y'all look like? Like famous, of course. Oh, that's pretty. Now let's see. I feel like I want to control this because I feel like I'm controlling it too much, but I need to put down a darker color. And we're going to go with blue. What color are you? Let's mix you up over here. See what color you are. But look at the granulation. See, that's why I wanted you to see the what's going on over here. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? All right, let's get some more of you and drop you down in the base. Not all over, just in the base. What color are you? I hate I couldn't find my cheat sheet. I need to figure out what colors are colors. I know this is purples over here, blues, greens, of course, and I could figure it out. But Julie Parker, no one? Let me go back and look. Paula Kay, really? Nobody's ever told you, yo, look. Well, Paula Kay, I told you look like my cousin, but she's not famous, but you surely do look like her. I gotta think about that now. Julie Parker, I feel like you could be, you could look like somebody. I just gotta go and think about it. Oh, that's pretty. Now we're gonna leave this alone because this is gonna wake up. All right, where we got? Where we at? Oh, look at that one. Look at this. Look at this one. So we put that gray in there. What color is that gray? Hold on, let me get my cheat sheet. I feel like I need to let you know some of these colors. Jennifer Love Hewitt or Ashley Judd. I could see Ashley Judd for sure. Those are the only ones, and it was a long time ago. Julia, no one? Julia, listen, I feel like Roseanne, right off the top of my head, old Roseanne on the Roseanne show. Y'all remember Roseanne? Julia, I could say you kind of put me in mind of Roseanne. Just right off the top of my mind, because I just saw you Sunday, and I just literally saw Roseanne like yesterday. Um, but yeah, I could see Ashley Judd for sure, for sure. What was the? That's Cloud White. Oh Lord, hold on. Let me put my glasses on. Y'all know life after 50. We need to, I've been needed these glasses. Readers. Got nothing to do with 50. Um, okay, granite stone. That's not cloud white. Okay, this one. Yes, this is cloud white. So that's cloud white that I put in there. And or is that, yeah, no, or is that granite stone cool gray? Now I'm trying to figure because it looked like I might have didn't put, hold on, hold on. Wait a minute, hold up, wait a minute. Let me put some boom in it. We had the test guy come by today. I meant to ask Mr. McCoy, did he send him a text and told him he went out there and said he was gonna put something down for them yellow jackets. So da, da, da. All right, let's see. Cloud white. I didn't put cloud white in the thing. I can tell I did not. Let's put some right there. Yep, I didn't put cloud white in, but because you know why I didn't? Because white is white. But cloud white is, let me not even try to see that. Go over here and see. Cloud white is just white. So it's PW6. So it's cloud white, but it has it's got PW6. So very interesting. So I put that there, and we're gonna just use that to sit right there. Side panel paper. I am watercoloring the final touches on the conference journal for this year. Yay! Awesome. Oh, I can't wait to see. You gonna send me a picture? Y'all know I love for y'all to send me pictures. Okay, so we got cloud white out there. Now this gray, this is granite stone gray. Granite stone cool gray. This is granite stone black. Then we got the browns, the browns, the browns, the browns, the browns, the mahogany, the oxides, the ochre yellows, the milky way violet. That's that one, which is very much so beautiful. And the Van Dyke green. Yeah, so there's that. Okay, I'll have to do me a little cheat sheet. You do a flip through on your channel. Okie dokie. Can't wait to see. Can't wait to see. All right, let's take those out. Ooh, Lord, that um I'm gonna let's see. What I want to do, I want to make sure I get enough paint on it. Why did that do that? I don't know. Oh, probably because I touched it with something. Let's go pull this one back out. And let's put some, I don't know, let's go into something. Just don't stress. Don't stress over it. Right? Just don't stress over it. I feel like that's not dark enough. I know. It's okay. Just slap it down. Okay. Be okay. Y'all, when I'm trying to learn something, this is usually how I talk to myself. Be like, it's okay, don't worry about it. You can do it. You can do it. I'm my biggest cheerleader. Are y'all biggest cheerleader? Because you should really be your biggest cheerleader. Because remember, today we're talking about fear. The message for today is real simple. Fear is a dead end. Don't let fear grab you by the neck and choke the crap out of you. Fear will convince you, right? That staying comfortable. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't be comfortable. Okay? Don't want you to do that. I want you to allow yourself to step out, learn something new. And if you've been hanging out here for World Watercolor Month 2026 and today is day 29 and you've been talking for 29 days about, "Oh, I want to try watercolors but I'm scared." Let it go. Don't stay parked in the fear. Don't stay parked there, right? Fear will kind of always scream at you. You can't do it, right? Sometimes fear sounds reasonable. It might tell you, "Oh, you're gonna make a mess," or "You can't paint like that," or "You can't do this," or "Oh, you're not ready to do it." Or what if you just make a mess? Well, what if you don't? Like, what if you don't? So don't wait for fear to disappear. Just do it before it even moves away. That's why I'm over here learning things. Y'all know Mariah got me out here in these streets learning things. And I'm not scared about it. I will say I'm a little apprehensive some days. Be like, I can't believe you out here trying to do this. And I'll be like, it is. And gonna do it too. I can't get it right now, but you just hold on. Hold on, I'm on the way. Right? So that's why I tell myself, first of all, I say, okay, let's see, I might be, well, let's talk about stencils because stamps we pretty much I'm not going to say I'm a pro. I'm just saying that I feel more comfortable, but stencils I'm still learning. But I don't tell myself I can't do it. I give myself permission to do something new, right? And I'm giving myself permission to practice at it, right? So if you want to watercolor, give yourself permission to let it happen. The only way you're going to know if you can do it is to what? Do it. Jump on out there and do it. You might surprise yourself. And I'm telling you with watercolor because that's where I was. I started out pretty much doing Bible journaling and I would do acrylic paint. I would paint in my Bible with acrylic paint. So I learned how to do my leaves with acrylic paint. So you have to control the acrylic on the, you know. So that's how that was. But um, Confident Canvas had a guest teaching in our Patreon one time, and it was Dots and Dust. And I was like, oh, wow, she just made slapping that paint down look pretty daggone easy. So she said something in the class or whatever, and I was just like, you know what? I'm going to try it. So I went to Hooby Looby. I went to Hooby Looby, and I bought me some paint. Bought me some paint. Bought me a palette, little palette. You know, the little Hooby Looby palette, their brand. And I haven't turned back since. I have not. Why? Because I gave myself permission to try something new. And then I continued to hone my craft by practicing, 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 practicing. I never gave in, I never gave up, right? So if you are trying to talk yourself out of it, then I feel like you're missing something in your life. I feel like you're missing something really, really good. Like, just do it. And you might be great at it or you might be bad at it, but you know what, I don't like mayonnaise. But you know how I know I don't like mayonnaise? It's because I tried it. So until you try it, you can't say you don't like it. You can say, well, I'm scared to do it. Say that. But at the end of the day, get you some paint. Just try it. Slap some paint on some paper. I dare you. I dare you. I am threatening you to go and have a good time. I am. And see, last year I had a challenge for people. I was like, hey, if you think you want to try watercolor and you've never tried watercolors, like, hey, send me an email, send me your address, and I'll send you some paints. Because I had a lot of beginner paints. Oh God, beginner paints. I got rid of a lot of them last year. And whatever my granddaughter didn't get. So, but I want you to do something different. Even if it's not watercoloring. Even if not. Okay, on the move. Post office and gymnastics. All righty. My daughter's called Hooby Looby the mothership. Yeah, after I've seen that little boy on, I think it was TikTok or Instagram. I'm not sure where I saw him at. That little boy said Hooby Looby. I said I don't never have to say the name again. Hooby Looby is what Lisa said in the chat. It's called Hooby Looby. That's what the little boy. He's like Hooby Looby smells good. Oh, Hooby Looby got some nice stuff in it. Hooby Looby is great. But Hooby Looby, they're hit or miss now. They're hit or miss. They're hit or miss. So you might can find some stuff or you might not. But it's either I don't run out of what they sell now because they don't sell all the things no more. But I'm I'm okay. I'm not learning a new project. I wanted to, but I'm not. Oh, that's pretty. Let's get some more of that. Put some of that white in there. Let's pull some of that white out and put it in there. Oh, looky. Oh my goodness. Y'all, I want to inspire y'all to have a good time. Bitty Penny inspired me to have a good time. I want y'all to have a good time too. I'm going to show. So Friday, that's what Friday can be. Friday's going to be show and tell kind of everything I've done for the week. I mean the week, the month. Because I've done a lot. Like there's a lot of stuff I have to decide where I want, what I want, where I'm going to do it. And the other thing is some of the things that I've done, some of the watercolors that I've done, I'm going to turn them in cards. And I've had a couple people to inbox me and send me messages and ask me, would I turn the cards in, so I'm gonna put them in a set of like 5 or 6. I don't know yet. And then I will put them on my website. Now y'all hold me to it because you can turn the cards into they could be Christmas cards, they can be birthday cards, like you can do whatever you want with them. Because I just slap the paint on the paper and turn them into something beautiful. But I thought that was very good for somebody to tell me they want my cards to send them out. So this is why I'm trying to let you guys know, don't be fearful to try something new. Jump on out there and do it, just do it, right? Just do it. Here it is. We're living in I was talking to my termite man, Terminex man, whatever it is. His name is Josh, right? So I have to take a deep breath before I say his name. Um, and so he was talking, and I was like, well, I'm not scared. It's just I've decided on what I can do and what I can't do. So I'm not scared. I just rather not have to deal with this, that, or the third. And we were actually talking about spiders today. I was like, I'm just tired of walking out the door and got to, you know, have spider webs every single day. I got to run from the spider webs, right? So I'm not fearful. I know if I can go out there and walk in the meadow and not worry about snakes no more, then I'm not scared of anything. I walked up on that big old buck that was sitting out there in the field and I didn't run. I was just like, oh, hey, there you go. Now, as long as something is not running up on me, I think I'm all right. So I just want to challenge you, you know, don't be fearful. Try something new. And so, question, is there anybody in the chat that you tried something that you'd never done before and you surprised yourself? Because this whole journey, YouTube and hanging out over here, I surprised myself. I did. It's just like, oh. For one, who wants to hear me talk about my grief and how I'm healing? Who wants to do that? And number two, who wants to hear me talk about it all the time? Like, don't want to do that. But I can tell you guys, in the beginning of my YouTube channel, I got to start my YouTube channel in 2017. I didn't start doing my YouTube channel until 2023. And then last year, no, wait, yeah, last year, 2025, which was the first time I started the schedule, which was Monday and Wednesday. Oh, and for those that are new over here and you may be in the balcony and you're just like, oh, she's pretty cool. I will still be here when World Watercolor Month is over with. I will still be here, but just on Mondays and Wednesdays, Central Standard Time. This is a good place to give your invitation. So if you buy now, if you've still been here, you've been here for an hour now. If you've still been hanging out with me and you like what you see, the paint and everything, now it's time to hit that subscribe button, that bell notification all, so when I do go live, you'll be notified. And then you get to come and hang out with us because I am here on Mondays and Wednesdays after World Watercolor Month. Right now, World Watercolor Month, I'm here for the rest of the week. So today we're on day 29, and I have to give myself just like, girl, you did it again. Because this is my second year of doing watercolor every day. I did it last year, and I think what the little girl say on the movie, I think I'm gonna like it. So we showed up. And I'm continuing to meet some pretty nice folks. Lisa said, Karen, I never go out on the front porch without my broom. I start by sweeping off the porch. They cannot share my peaceful place. That's the thing. You gotta do it every day. So I did get this peppermint, the peppermint and the vinegar, that kind of keep the other things away. But I want the spiders to just, I get tired of walking in the web every day. Like, give me a day when I don't have to. But I ain't been out there because it's been hot. I have not. Even sitting on the porch with the fan, it ain't helped. Because on under my rocking chair, over my rocking chair, there's a fan. It ain't helped. Okay, that's that one. That look at where. See, we did four. I would not have done this. I'm just saying. I just keep going back to it. And I think it just fits where I am in my life right now. Look at these. But I'd rather have a spider on the porch than a snake. How about that? That's what I told the pest guy. I'd rather have a spider than a snake. So I'm not gonna complain. And he said it's not as bad as some people houses he go to. He said your porch is actually clean. I was like, really? Okay. Paula Kay said I was always artsy, but I surprised myself big time with the card making. Really? Huh. Okay, so how long have you been doing card making? Because I swear, I feel like you came out the womb card making the way you doing these cards, girl. Oh, I got somebody new. Thea, new to watercolor, and I tried a brush control exercise in public. I tried a brush control exercise in public. Ooh, I'm interested. I'm interested. Just watching and working. Well, thank you. Welcome to Create Joy Studio, where we slap paint on paper to heal one brushstroke at a time. And today I just happen to be slapping paint on paper with my Mission Magello two-tone tourmaline watercolors. Granulation watercolors. These are special watercolors. And I figured why not take the week out by using these puppies. Well, let's slap this. Now watch this purple. Watch this purple. Y'all ready? You ready? I'm gonna do one big flower. Actually, I'm not. I lied. I'm gonna do two. Because there's two. They come together. Okay, let's go do that this way. The only thing I'm doing is still not trying to control anything. Yeah, it's gonna be one flower because it's very big. Kind of put the butt right there. Gotta close that up. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, no, let's turn it around there. Well, I could still hold on. I still can make it work. It still can do two. Don't worry about control. Just drop it down. It's paint. You'll see what I'm gonna do with this one later. Yeah, that'll work. Close this up. That makes it look like two. Now put some, drop something in there. There we go. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? Oh my goodness. If that doesn't make your heart happy, I don't know what will. Maybe a shot of bourbon or something like that, but I don't know. Just gonna slap the paint on the paper right now because I can't have a, what's that song? Have a shot of whiskey. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Oh, yes. Look at that. Okay, let's let that one dry a little bit. No, let's just keep slapping some paint. Let's keep throwing stuff at it. Let's keep throwing stuff at it. I like it. Paula, girl, you can do anything you try to do. My mom was like that. I like that. But the other thing is, I love it when people just jump on out there and just like, oh, I can't swim. I'll learn what when I get in the water. That's the kind of fear that I'm talking about. If you're fearful of doing something, then you won't just jump on out there and learn as you go. Like literally, I feel like I'm as a designer over there at PM Artist Studio. I feel like I'm learning on the go, which is what is making it funner for me because it's not like I have to know a whole bunch of stuff to get it going. All I have to do is have fun and give myself permission and stop asking fear for permission. That's what I had to do with the what's them thing, the stencils. Be like, but Karen, you like your flowers. You want to turn your flowers into a stencil? And I was like, yeah, I would love to do that. But if you hear yourself saying but, you that means you're trying to talk yourself out of it. And fear will never give you permission to grow. Okay, that is not what fear is going to do. Fear will never ever ever say, oh hey, go head on. It will not. You have to tell fear what you're going to do. And tell fear, be like, fear, listen, this is what we're doing. We're going out here and we're going to learn how to do these stencils, and we're going to learn what all of these things are so that we can turn our flowers into stencils. Now, fear, you can stay here if you want to, but I'm not worried about you. I'm not going to let you stop me, right? That's me talking to fear. And then I ask myself, what would I try if I stopped worrying about being perfect with it, right? Okay, well, don't stop at your flowers. What else? You maybe you want to do something else? So be like, okay, well, let's do something. So I told fear to go kick rocks with open toe shoes on, right? Same thing I did with fear way back when I started watercoloring. It's like, wait a minute, we're not going to worry about it. This is bringing us so much joy. And people ask you what you're doing, you're just over here slapping paint on paper. Just like, yeah, and he is, right? So don't let fear stop you. You don't know how to do it, don't worry about it. It's okay. And if you make mud, so what? Send me a picture and I'll tell you how to unmake mud because I like making mud. I learned a lot from making mud. I learned that mud was beautiful. There was nothing wrong with mud, right? And when you have the mud, it tells you that you did what? You were working, you were trying to do something beautiful. Oh, look at that. Oh my goodness, is that not beautiful? All right. I like that. I like that. Okay. So take one honest step forward is all I want you to do. So is there if well, let me ask you this. Is there anything in your mind right now? Anybody in the chat that want to, come forward? Is there anything that you want to do right now? And fear kind of is holding your hand. Fear is your constant companion in that thing. Do you want to share? Tell me what it is. Tell me if you have anything. And if there's nobody that doesn't have anything, then let me let you know. I still have some things that I'm fearful of, but they're not my constant companion. I'm walking it out. Like I'm giving myself permission to do it. Okay. Julie Parker said plenty. Plenty, Julie? Really? Julie Parker, I don't feel like you're the person that just had plenty. Mud used to be my buddy. Then I learned more patience, and now things turn out much better. Avalee said, yes, I will step up. Pinka says, too many. Really? Do y'all want to share like one thing? Like what is fear holding your hand? Now y'all feel I feel like I need to think back. Is there anything that's holding me? I give myself permission to kind of just, hey, I think I jumped out there in the water. Avalee, gel printing? Real? Whoa. Avalee. Avalee, we're not gonna worry about that. On our next Zoom setting. And Avalee, you have all the things to gel print. Is that correct? Yeah, that's what I thought. You have everything you need and still have not. Well, Avalee, being that you're over here and we will be meeting up on next month, we're still working on the date for next month's meetup, Zoom meetup. But Avalee, we're gonna kind of help you along. I'm gonna kind of encourage you. I feel gel printing. I get it. I do get it. Don't get me wrong. I do get it because I don't can't say no, I can't say that I was fearful about gel printing. Was fearful about doing it on live because y'all remember I was out here on live in these streets doing gel printing. There's a whole video. And then when I started doing intentional gel pulls, I was just like, oh my Lord, wait. And then, Cookie asked me a question and then she put me out there and I just like, oh, I'm out here now. I can't go back. I couldn't go back. There was no going back. I had no other choice. So here it is. I'm out here gel printing like I'm a pro. And is. And I guess after all the things that I've overcome in the last 5 years, I take it as a challenge. Alicia says, you just need to start slapping paint on the gel plate now, right? Paula K says, but only in the last 5 to 6 years, I gave myself the freedom to use my artistic ability and treat the cards like little works of art. Oh, gotcha. Been at card making for about 10 years out of necessity. It was a year that things was and I put together little cards. Oh, and people asked if I sold cards. Yeah, I could see that because your cards are definitely a work of art. Julie Parker says it takes me a whole lot of thinking about mulling over tug of war and eventually putting a toe in before I try some things. So I get that, Julie Parker. So it doesn't sound like you're scared or you're fearful. It just seemed like you got to stop talking to yourself and just do it. That's a little different. That's a little different. When I'm talking about fear, and I don't even believe Avalee, I don't think you have a fear of doing it, or do you? Let me not take. Pika said no. That mean you're not gonna tell me one of them? Pika said no. And the other thing that was my biggest one, my biggest fear since I've been doing art was selling my art. That was the biggest fear because I would talk to myself. I would do what Julie said she do, mull over. I didn't mull over. I said my work isn't good enough. Nobody would want to buy it. Why am I going to go out here and put stuff out here on a website and nobody's going to buy it, right? So that was my biggest fear was selling. And even when last year when Mariah came, that was part of my like in the beginning, like the first part was just like, don't nothing that does design. You want what? Me? No. And then after I said, can't let him pray about whatever. And then it was later on, just like, no, just do it. Right? So the only way that you know that you can't do it is to do it. But now I feel like it's a challenge to me now. Like I feel like I want to go skydiving. I just want to do a whole bunch of things. I need to make out a bucket list of things to do. Now I'm fearful. I'm still fearful of snakes. but I'm not that fearful that I want to go play with them. I'm not fearful that I want to go play with them or that I want to walk up on them in the yard. I've just gathered to I've settled in my life to know I live on a ranch. I live on 10.5 acres, right? And walking out there, I'm gonna walk up on one. Y'all, I heard thunder. That means some rain coming. That sounded good. So, but I don't let them dictate. Like after I saw one, I I kind of didn't walk over there for a while, and then I said, you know what? It's not like you're gonna see the daggum snake in the same spot. You might see it over there. And then it was just like after the second year, I was like, you know what? Forget it. Snakes are here. I'm here. It's either you move or you're just gonna have to deal with the snakes. So that was my way of not being fearful of snakes anymore. Karen, you have a healthy respect for snakes now. Yeah, I got a healthy respect for them now. I do. But I'm telling you, the best snake is a dead snake for me. But I'm just saying, don't tell Becky I said that. But I do not, because the pest man told me that there are some snakes, you need to have some snakes. And Brenda said, now that I know it wasn't Carla, it was Brenda. There's some snakes that keep away the dangerous snakes. So you have to have some snakes. I was like, okay, fine, but not on the porch. Not on the porch. Can everybody stay off my porch? Lisa said, I am a jump right on in. I have learned so much. The next thing I'm going to do is learn to edit my videos. Oh, Lord. Listen, Lisa, that's why I go live. Because, y'all, I ain't got time. And I have a whole son in love who can definitely teach me some good stuff about editing. I just don't have time. And then in my world of being authentic, I just like, listen, this me. But I do put out videos and I still don't edit them. But I think it's a what do you call it? It's a skill set that would be good that I do need to probably learn. But am I scared of it? Nah. Just don't want to do it. See, there are some things I just don't want to do. You need black snakes to eat the chipmunks. Oh Lord, not to eat the chipmunks. Oh my goodness. Black snakes aren't poisonous, right? The native snake are protected species here. We have to call the wildlife people to come and get them. So with Julie Parker, see that's good. Y'all got somebody you can call and come and get them. Ain't no calling nobody around here to come and get no snake. No, ain't none of that. I'd be like, just shoo it away. Get the broom. What are you gonna do? Can't ain't no we ain't coming out there to get no snake. Just like, wait, oh, okay. No. So and last year, not last year, it's been what, 2, 3 years now since I walked up on that rat. Well, I didn't walk up on it, the dog walked up on it. And I heard the rattle. So the snake was just like, yo, I'm here. Just let me go on through. Can y'all just move? We moved on out of the way. All right, I threw a lot of paint at that. Gonna let that one go. Let's pull this one back out. I like this one. Look at how that purple. See, when we're talking about the granulations, see how the purple granulate, like, and this was the violet purple. All right, that one was Aurora Violet, and it has brown and red. This one, this Aurora Violet has brown and red. So it has PB29 and PR1112. Now, if you want all them real numbers, you got to look up the 1112. But the B and the R is brown and red. I do know that. That was, a couple years ago when I was like, what y'all mean? What's these numbers? I had to go and I had to go learn something. Y'all know when I want to learn something, I learn something. So I learned a little bit. Learn a little bit. All right, let's slap this on here. Not too much, just kind of putting it to make it look a little, that's the base of that one. And then this is the base of this one going that way. So he told you we was gonna make it work. Then we got a little one over there. There we go. Yes, that's thunder, y'all. And we're gonna put some of this brown in here, mix that up. Ooh, that's a funky color. Get that. Wait a minute. Some of our snakes here attack if we shoo them. Really? Oh no. Okay, black snakes, you say, are our friends. Wait, how do you get over the fear of putting yourself on camera? Girl, let me tell you something. So that was a fear in the beginning, and how I got over it was just to push the button and be there. That was how I got over it. Literally. There's videos like me, literally. But I also started, when I started my channel, there was the faithful, like I really had like two people that I knew that would come on. So it was like talking to friends. And then that's how I say I start showing up and being very authentic. I just like, you know what? I don't have time for that. Like I'm hurting today. My heart is hurting. So I'm going to come on here. And then it worked out. But yeah, I don't have a problem with it now. I do not. But I did. I started out, I didn't want to. But in my, also I am a speaker. So I'm used to standing in front of people speaking. So I think that was it. But that was a little different because at least I knew the crowd that I was going to be speaking in front of. YouTube, you don't know who you're going to get in front of. You don't know if you're going to get somebody that come in your chat. My biggest fear, now my biggest, that's still okay. I got one of my fears. So my biggest fear being here on YouTube now is still having somebody to come in my chat on live, but I do have a cookie now. So Cookie Wookie knows how to, keep those people out. But before that was like a big, big, big no-no. I was scared. That was a fear of, Lord, I'm gonna get out here and somebody gonna get on my channel and talk about, well, who do you think you are? Oh, that was my biggest fear. Or a family member would get on there and be like, oh, all the things, be like, you ain't all this. Why are you on there talking about like that? That was when y'all was going to hear me cuss real, real good because I was going to cuss them out. So now I'm not as fearful about it, but I did. I did used to be. I did. But now we just pop that camera on, flip it on and flip it around and just be like, yo, y'all, hey, here I am. And I can't even say I'm scared to cry on camera no more. There's a whole video of a whole about 30, 40 minutes of me just couldn't get couldn't get my life together. There's a whole video just trying to tell you, and that's Mariah's fault. She threatened me with a good time. She did. And as I get ready to talk about that good time, I'm gonna pull those good time girls out. Guy and girl out. Yeah, that's scary. My head voice is telling me those things right now. Good evening, Swole. Hey, Swole, I heard you supposed to be in Barbados. Did you got something coming up? Gonna be in Barbados next year? Inquiring minds want to know, like Paula K and myself want to know. I missed it. I missed the memo. All right, let's go put that one that way and put this one this way. Oh, and for those that don't know, Swole is Monique. Usually she pops in under Monique. You are. Okay, we're gonna chat about that. Paula K, so she is. June. Okay, next year. Okay, Paula K. We will see each other next year. All right, Monique, we'll talk about it. That's what Paula K say. Hey, is Monique gonna be in Barbados next year? I was like, I don't know, girl. I ain't talked to her. Like, I gotta ask. So here you are. Monique is going to be in Barbados next year. So is this an open trip for everybody, Monique? Like you're looking for people to take, or is this a group? So tell us the deets, and so we can get these people to maybe go to Barbados, and we can all go hang out with Paula K. Just saying. Okay. Mariah and Patricia inspired me to not worry about what the name is on here. So I took another color because I needed some juice and I was gonna throw the ink pad away. So after I saw them do what they do with their things. So yes, you just saw purple. It might not be purple that come out. I don't know what it is. We don't care. I needed some ink or something. So it's good and juicy. And we're gonna put that right there. Okay, promoting now group trip. Okay, there we go, y'all. Anybody want to go on a trip? Swole Agency. That swole means soaring without limits. I mean, you can go where you want to go, when you want to go, how high you want to go. Just go and go with Monique. Okay, so we're gonna have to talk about that because you're gonna have to get together for all the things when we do the vow renewal. So I figured this would be a good little gathering to go and hang out. Okay, for those that are here and you're new to my channel, you're like, wait, what's those things she just put down and stamping on? These are my stamps. These are my stamps. You can grab these over at PM Artist Studio. There's a link in the chat. You can go get you some. Go. This is Joshua, and this one is Tanika. These are in memory of my two children who are now passed on. So, oh, Mariah, I meant to tell you. My granddaughter says, well, you got two stamps that's designed for your children. You don't have one that's designed for my cousin? And I was like, your cousin? She's like, yeah, well, didn't she pass away too? And boy, I tell you, it hit me like a ton of bricks. I had to go running out the studio because I just wasn't ready for that. So I think I'm going to have to work on that. I have to work on that. Izzy said, me. Let's go then. All right. So I feel like that I might need to do something like that because I couldn't believe it. I didn't think about it like that, but hey, don't threaten me with a good time. I'm just saying. Now, these are the ink I just used. I don't know. I don't remember what I re-inked this with. I think it was archival. I'm not sure. But I had got some re-ink. It might be Claire. It might be because I have more Claire Versa Claire than anything, so it might be. But it's waterproof. That's my point. Now we're gonna get the oh, I didn't want that color in there. Let's put that out here. Let's go pop that green out here. So yeah, if y'all are not following Monique or following, subscribe to Monique's channel, go over and subscribe to her so y'all can keep up and maybe she can help you out with some of your traveling needs. She is my traveling person. I don't want to do none of the things. I'm just saying. I usually have somebody else to do all the things. I just be like, yo, I can pay you. I don't want to do none of that. I don't want to. I don't want to. P won't go, but Brad and Izzy are in. P don't want to go. She don't want to go hang out. Like we can go tell her we can go sit on the beach and drink. Like, come on, Patricia. I'll pack up all the stuff. Hey, we ain't gotta pack up nothing. Paula K is there. Feel like we ain't gotta pack up nothing. I'm just saying. Oh, I got so excited just then. Oh, y'all remember I told y'all I wanted Mr. McCoy to barbecue the food, right? So I told you he didn't barbecue it. He fried it. So just want to give you an update on that fried chicken. That fried chicken was very, very good. Um, so it was good. And I was eating last night and I came out and I was like, yo, Mr. McCoy. And he's like, yeah. I said, this chicken is very good. It's even extra good. And he's like, why? I said, because I didn't have to cook dinner. You did. I like when somebody else cook. I do. So we cooked chicken and Paula K, he cooked my good rice. My rice for my sandwich. So I got some new oh, I think he threw the box away. But yeah, I was finna say I got a new box, but I think he threw it away and the garbage man ran today. Oh yeah, y'all, that's thunder. But that's gonna just make it hotter. Did y'all just hear the ungratefulness in my voice? Or I don't know. William mother usually doesn't travel anywhere because she don't like flying. So that's usually how we know she ain't going nowhere if she got to get on a plane. I say for somebody who believes in the Lord and all the things, I can't believe you scared of flying. That's the last thing I'm gonna be. I'm not scared of flying. Like right now, I'm not scared to fly. I just don't want to get out in the world right now and be out here in these streets with these folks. I'm just don't want to. And since we got somewhere to go next year, I feel like I need to just hold off and wait a minute. Ooh, glad y'all can't hear that dog snoring. Okay, see, lucky. This is how you get your stamps. Like you like, Karen, I cannot draw. I can't paint. I can't do your flowers like you. No problem. Go over to PMR Studio, get you some stamps. And then you get to stamp the flowers out. Make sure you have waterproof. Stamp them out. And then you come in and color them whatever color you want. I had to do the green because I had already had green in my brush. Now I'm going to come in. Stop thinking about it and just get a color. Okay, my bad. We weren't supposed to be thinking about it. We was not. So remember, don't let and oh, and this is another thing. This is what I want to say. This is what I was want because I was going to say, don't let other people's opinions stop you, but don't let when people are your problem for the fear. Like if you're fearful of what somebody's going to say, because like what I just said, my thing with YouTube was I was fearful of what people would come in my chat and say. But you don't have to let other people's opinions stop you, right? Because right now in the world, we got a lot of people got opinions out here on what's going on. And remember, yesterday I talked about lived experience. My lived experience, remember, I said my lived experience may not be your lived experience. That doesn't make it right or wrong. But what we need to do is have a place of respect that we give everybody a voice to say, well, okay, that's how you feel. Okay, that's cool. And I think that's kind of what's going on, but there's a lot of combativeness behind it, right? So, parenting. Oh, you know what? Let me talk about this. Tuskegee Institute, right up the road. They are implementing, I knew it was going to cause some spark, but they're implementing, you can't wear no bonnets and do-rags, and you can't come to class with your pajamas on. Now, I'm very interested in how this is going to work because, when I was in college, I did. I wore not my pajamas, I didn't wear my PJs, but I did wear some pants that I mean, they were questionable. But you gotta think, I was back in the day when pajamas didn't look like pajamas, right? So my pajamas now I could wear at the house, and you'd be like, "That's a nice outfit." As my children call me, they call them my Claire Huxtable pajamas. So I have fancy pajamas. If you didn't know me, I'm bougie. I accept it. That's who I am, right? And I'm okay with it. Uh, but they are implementing this year, starting that you can't wear do rags and you can't wear pajamas and the girls can't wear bonnets. Now, somebody like me, I'm happy. I mean, I am. But is there a crossing? Like these people pay their money to go to school, not for you to tell them what they can and can't do. But I also have to look at it on the stance of what kind of school Tuskegee is. Um, and because it's a private institution, they can do what they want to do. You can take your butt and go somewhere else, but they can say what they want to say because it is pretty much private, you know, just like, okay. And I know at FAMU, you can't wear your pajamas. Not that they made it a rule, but in most of their classes, I mean, most of their schools, their, school, because, universities have school within schools. Most of them, you have not that you can't wear what you want to wear, but like if you're in a business program, you have to dress like you're in a business program. So they teach you all the things. You're in a nursing program, you wear your stuff. So I guess they had a lot of problems maybe last year, last semester or whatever with just people just coming in class with the bonnets on and things. I guess I don't know. I'm gonna have to go up that way and get a one-on-one because Tuskegee is only like 30-35 minutes away from me. I sit in the middle of everything. So it's very interesting, but I thought it was a decision that people get to make, but I don't know. Izzy wears her bonnet out all the time. Does she? Oh, Lisa said, my husband can't cook. The recovery time for Rota cup surgery is 6 months. They have told me I will have to be still and not move arm for the first 2 weeks. I am power cooking to be ready. Oh my goodness, Lisa, when do you have your surgery? Oh, and everybody that's in the chat, make sure you send up a prayer for Rosemary because Rosemary tomorrow has her knee surgery. So make sure we keep her in our prayers because she's gonna get some new knee, get a new knee. Hey, Carol Buckingham, how are you? Hi everybody, darn them missed you. Yeah, I'm hanging out here, still here. Um, Let me tell you something. When I was growing up, it wasn't bonnets, it was scarves. And the girls would wear scarves, and up under the scarves, they would have hair rollers and things like this. And I was just, and I remember my grandma was like, when you leave your house, when you leave this house, you better represent this house well. So, and then she showed me every time she left the house, what well meant, whatever. She never said what I couldn't do, but I always saw how she left the house or whatever. And we would travel. We would always, dress. We are bougie. Did I not say that? Um, they're part of my bloodline that is from over there in the UK. So I feel like I'm royalty. So we were supposed to have on traveling clothes, and then when we get to our destination, we change our clothes out of our traveling clothes. Did I not tell y'all I was bougie? I'm just saying. So don't judge me. Don't come over here judging me. I don't judge your bonnet. Don't judge mine. So a friend of mine told me, she's like, you get in the car like you're just going up the road. Well, I don't know. I mean, if I get in an accident or whatever, I want to look my best. I mean, just that's just me. But I travel, I get on a plane. Monique will tell you, I don't get on a plane looking crazy. I'm going to get on the plane looking cute. So when I get to my destination, if they lose my luggage, at least I'm cute. I'm bougie. Did I not say that? Wait, we got Jenny Parker. We got a Julie Parker and a Jenny Parker. Any relation? Welcome to Create Joy Studio, Jenny Parker. How are you? Uh, Paula K, do you live in Barbados? Yes, Paula K is my girl. That's why we having the what's that thing called? The renewal in Barbados. Because Paula K is gonna show us not the touristy things, she's gonna show us all the real, off the beaten path stuff, the real stuff. I don't want the touristy stuff. So that's why after she said you were coming, Monique, I was just like, wait, I got to talk to Monique and find out. I'm happy about that. That flower right there is beautiful. I'm just saying. Um, Hey, Yolande, I pulled out your stencil fallen leaves today. I needed a little inspiration. One of these days I'd like to see Barbados. Well, Carol Buckingham, we're going next year. You want to go? We're going June of 2027. Do you want to go? I'm just saying. Come on. Anybody else want to go to Barbados next year, June 2027? Make sure you go over there and follow Swole, and she'll get you the information. In the words of PMR Studio, she'll get you knowed up. And Paula K lives in Barbados, y'all. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to get us hooked up to go somewhere and we all hang out together. Why not? Why not? Yes, Yolande, I feel like, so if I can inspire you a little bit more, I'm just feel like there needs I need something else on along the lines of that stained glass one that kind of looked like what's the name of it? Oh Lord, it looks like you're falling down some stairs. That's what the stencil looked like. Art at the beach, art at the beach, art at the cabana, art wherever we want to do it at. You can do it in my water boy voice. You can do whatever you like. I'm just saying, don't threaten me with a good time. And I have officially been threatened. Barely leave my room, let alone the house. Barbados is a no. Thanks anyway. Okie dokie, Jenny Parker. But we're happy that you're here. I barely leave my house too. I left yesterday to go to grocery store. And I probably won't leave again until I don't know. I've been trying to do better, y'all. I have been. I've been trying to do better. Let's put some blue in there. I think some blue would look good in there. I'll go if I win the lottery. Okay, well, Alicia, let me ask you this question. Do you play the lottery? Because that used to be mine. I'll do it if I win the lottery, and I don't play the lottery. So yeah. So hey, there you go. I think we can do it. And that's a great way I can think about the thought of it and I can protect my peace. I need to go out today or tomorrow to buy Lucy's dog food. Oh, your okay, your surgery is September the 1st. Okay, so you got some time. Rosemary's hers is tomorrow. So she doesn't have no time. Okay, look at that. Now check this out. I'm going to take some more colors and you might be like, but that's so pretty. But because it's the gulp, GUP, hashtag GUP. It's the granulation under painting. So we got the painting, put the bases down, and these are granulations. These are granulations, two-tone tourmaline watercolors, right? So why not? We don't want to waste it. So we're going to go right in over it. This is where the gulp comes in. Put that in, drop that, just drop it down. See? Granulation under. Now it's under. But the good thing is it's going to show up. It's not going to stay under there. It's going to be like, hold up. You can't hide me. Go show up. There we go. Look at that. Boop, boop. I've become more of a homebody since hubby passed. Yeah, I get that. You know, Carol, that's why I was happy to see when everybody was at the um on the photos and everything, you had everybody at the house and I was like that's why that made me real happy. Because I know after loss, I know personally I didn't go anywhere after Tanika, I really didn't go anywhere, but I left and went to another country, but then I stayed inside and I didn't go outside probably for a month. And then I didn't go out probably for maybe 3 months. So I definitely get it. And I didn't go anywhere after Joshua's death because I was trying to protect myself and protect my peace because, you know, everything that's went on with his death, I didn't want to be out. And then it made it not that it I was happy that COVID happened, but when COVID came around, it was like, okay, cool. I don't have to worry about going anywhere because I can't go anywhere. And that made life a little bit easier. So by the time COVID was where we could go outside, I just use it. I'm not going nowhere. I can't come to your house because of COVID. That was my excuse. I didn't have to use my grief excuse, if that makes sense, right? Because I really want to tell people. I felt like people should have known. Well, she's just suffered a tragic loss, so she probably don't want to hang out. But I do know I tried to give people the benefit of the doubt because I know that they wanted to try to help me be out. But yeah, you don't want to. You don't want to, but it's okay, Carol. I'm still gonna come and visit you. We don't have to go anywhere. We're gonna ride on the range. We don't have to go anywhere, Carol. We can hang out at the house the whole time. Hey, Zal, how are you? Zal says, where is it? Zal says, I'm outside, but I wanted to jump in and say hello while I had a quick chance. Zal, thank you. See, you and Avery, y'all just make my heart so happy. Y'all on y'all little vacations. Well, y'all big vacations. Don't let me little y'all vacations down. But y'all on y'all vacations and y'all are still coming in for World Watercolor Month 2026. We are here, y'all. It is day 29. We've been showing up over here. I am super duper happy about it. You have to buy specific watercolors that granulate. You can add a granulation medium like the wait, I feel like I missed the question. Y'all answering it? Okay, if y'all got it, but yes. Oh, Jenny said, can you make any color granulator? Do they have to be on L? Yeah, you can get some granulations. There's I know Winsor and Newton has a granulation, a granulation. Am I saying that right? They have something that you can add. It's to make the paint granulate. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's a granulating medium. There you go. There you go. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Look at that. Now I'm gonna let this dry a little bit. Am I? I feel like I need to. No, we're gonna slap some more down. Why it's still wet? Let's do it. Because that's the fun in doing granulating watercolors. You don't have to worry about it looking all beautiful. When it does dry, it's gonna show up and show out. Look at that. Just pop that in there and put that boop boop right there and boop 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 and stroke stroke. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Boop boop boop. That's it. Now we'll let that go. Oh, that's pretty. I want to know what makes it granulate now. Okay, hold on. Let me tell you. Okay, I got my mm-hmm. I can answer this. I like when I can answer stuff. Hold on, let's put that right there. Okay. Here's the thing. These are Mission. The set that I'm using right here, right now, are Mission two-tone tourmaline. So the tourmaline is a let me go over here so I don't have to try to figure it out. Let me read it to you. Upside down, you turn, wait. Oh, hold on, let me get my glasses. Oh, that's so pretty. I don't want nothing on it. Let's put it right there. Okay, it's a unique texture of granules, like right here. All of this right here was done to create this color. So it's granules, and the tourmaline is gemstone, right? For these, I'm only talking about Mission tourmaline two-tone. So the tourmaline is gemstone, right? All colors can express the unique texture of nature with natural texture. These were ground up, the stuff that you got to make these paints right here, they were created from the ground. That's why these puppies right here are amazing, and that's why they are a little pricey. That's what I'm saying. But and then their formula for preserving, well, not that. Water control, no. So the two-tone color after drying, which is what we're getting when we pull up here. You get to see the two-tone because I'm throwing stuff at it. So you're going to get 4 and 5 and 6 tones. For enhanced granulation, use rough watercolor paper. It works on smooth, but not as good as it does on more textured paper, which was why I did the acrylic gesso, because I really wanted you to see how it was going to do its thing. And that other paper is way over there, so I'm not going over there. But I hope that kind of answered your question. I've got plenty of dirt. Well, Jenny Parker, here's a question. Where do you live? Because I make some watercolors too. So you get some, literally, you get some dirt. So the watercolor, I'm waiting on my beans. It's called poke berries. So I'm there, and they are a reddish berry, like mauve kind of color. So I'm waiting on them to turn all the way reddish or whatever color it is. And then I take some of that, then I go deep in the dirt because I'm in Alabama and dig some of the red clay. I put that in there. And so I basically make my own two-tone tourmalating paint. Oh, you're in Florida. Oh, okay. I got my girls are in Jacksonville, Florida. But yes, you can make your own paint. You sure can. You can do the same thing they do. Now the granules, um, these paints they're from Japan. I love I love these paints. That's all I'm saying. I love, love, love these paints. Now, if you want, granulating, there are different kinds of granulating paints out there. Daniel Smith has theirs. That's where I started with granulations, was with Daniel Smith. Didn't know I was starting with granulations. Didn't even know it. Didn't even know it. Right? Didn't know it. You lived in Jackson, now in Tampa. Oh, I got family in Tampa, got friends in Tampa. That's where I usually come and hang out with Dina. Dina Wakely is in Tampa. That's usually the closest she be getting to me. You're a newbie watercolorist. Oh, I consider myself a newbie too. I do. So off subject, but cute story. My grandson saw my hubby pocket knife and informed us that grandpa forgot his knife when he went to heaven. Oh, is that not the cutest? Ah, so cute. I like that. That just made me smile. I like that. Thank you for sharing that, Carol. Out of the mouths of babes. Now, what did you tell him? Did you tell him he could keep the pocket knife, or what are we doing with the pocket knife? Lisa said I could make red clay colored watercolor. Yeah. And I also have what else I made? I made oak. I did some oak ink. That was ink. But the I put some oh God, I've moved stuff, so it's not right here, readily accessible. I'll try to remember to have it tomorrow. But it's some whatever you do. Wait, is it? No, it's not there. Um, I didn't enjoy. So here's the thing about me, Jenny Parker. If I'm not gonna get joy out of doing it, and it's gonna stress me to do it, then I'm not gonna do it. Now going out there making the berries and making my own watercolor, that kind of was very, very interesting. I enjoyed it. But would I do it all the time? No, I wouldn't. Now, when the grandkids came, we did do it last year. We didn't do it this year. We did do it last year. We made some watercolor. They made their own watercolor brushes. Oh, the lights kind of flickered. Y'all, if the lights go off, I'm gonna give you a little disclaimer now. Because I told y'all it was thundering. So it's gotten dark. Like I feel like I need to lower my voice. It's got so dark outside. But the lights go out, y'all know the internet goes out. No, so let's hope it doesn't. But this is beautiful. I like this. I love, love, love this. Mm, Mariah, I thought Mariah was gone already. Okay, heading out. Okay, now you're gone. I thought we were already gone. Okay, see you later, Mariah. But this is very much so. Look at how it pops in. And so do you have one of those gesso watercolors to show Jenny an example, please? Okay, hold on. I'll go get it. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, gesso. Hold on. Do I have one right here? Let me see. I think I moved. Did we put gesso on that? I can't remember. I can't remember. I don't think we put no, I don't think I put gesso on these, but these are some we did earlier. The ones I do know I put gesso on. Let me go get it. There we go. Got them. Hey, Ann Webb. Yeah, it's thunder, but it's raining somewhere. It might not rain here. It might do all the stuff and not rain. Okay, so this is on gesso. This is acrylic gesso that I put on, and this is not watercolor paper. This was regular copy paper. I mean, not copy paper, regular cardstock paper, right? And I put acrylic gesso on here first, let it dry, and then I use the tourmaline, this one, the set right here, to paint. And you can see how it has the granulations turned out really, really pretty. This one turned out good. And then I put it in my Big Shot and made the design. So it turned out great. Yeah. Gesso lets the paint move around more. See, I kind of I kind of think a little different from the behavior of it because it didn't do that for me. And I don't know if it was because I didn't make it watery enough or was I trying to control it enough, but this one for sure. This one was on acrylic. I mean, this one was, and then I stamped on it. So I don't know. Now, since you say that, Alicia, I feel like I'm gonna have to do it and be intentional by thinking about it. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Because if I don't, then I'll just keep, slapping it down, and then I don't even think about it. I really don't. I've made watercolor using eyeshadow and that binder, anything to procrastinate actually doing it. I can see that. I mean, it's your binder, you got the binder and then all the things. Do, 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 do. Okay, and say I'll keep it catch up on replay. Okie dokie. Who else popped in? I think that was it for right now. I want to know if there were ice cream in heaven. Oh my goodness. Um, did Carol answer me? I needed to know about that question. Told him that Papa left it for us to use cutting hay bales. Okay, there we go. I needed to know about that. There we go. Jenny sounds lovely. I like anything that's gonna make some texture. Now this I think I'm not sure if I put gesso on here. I feel like I did. Oh, it's storming now. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna leave it alone. Oh, it's right at time anyway, so that works out good. Even made my own binder with powder, but I do have Windsor and Newton's. Ooh, now you done stepped out there, Jenny. I'm liking that. Hi, Pink. Oh, Julie, I can't type up. I get you. So, Ann Webb, I'm with you. I hate trying to keep up with the chat and then type on my phone. So I'm gonna pull back out the things that we've done today, and I'm gonna give the weather its due because it's getting a little funky out there, and I don't want it to be an abruptness. And it's that time, so I figure it's a good time to kind of But I think this one is gonna be. Look at that. Look at how that came together. The only thing I'm not going to do on live is I'm going to turn these all into cards. All the ones that we've created today. Look at that one. I feel like we need to put something in the center that just looks real wonky, but won't worry about it. We'll put it on a card and turn it into put a sentiment on it. And then we did that one. And this one's still wet. Let's move that one. And then I like this one. I like them all, but to show you, don't let fear slap the paint down. Like what Jenny Parker is saying, like all of that's stuff that people normally wouldn't step out there and do. I love it. Got me even thinking about now going and making some watercolors and getting binder. Ooh, that little thunder just kind of made me jump a little bit. So there's that one. So I'm probably gonna give them a background because I like to have a background on them like so. And then I'm going to turn them into a card. Turn them into a card. So remember, today's conversation is all about fear is a dead end, but you're not. So do not let fear grab you by the hand and be your constant companion of walking with you. You are a path maker. You are the creator. You're still becoming who you want to be. Decide what that looks like and be courageous and just jump on out there and do it. All right, guys. So remember, you're still here. You're still creating, keep choosing peace, and keep walking forward with joy. Because over here at Slap and Paint on Paper, that's what we do. We slap paint on paper so that we can heal one brushstroke at a time. And if you are here and you're in the balcony and you're waiting on that invitation, this is your invitation just before I leave to say, hey, hit that subscribe button, that bell notification all, because when I go live, you want to be notified. All right, guys. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for World Watercolor Month 2026, day 30. Love you guys for showing up. Bye.